guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be closing out my monthly bill tracker for October, and we're going to be taking a look at September to see what difference that we have in our bills for the month of September and the month of October. This right here is something that I do because I like to compare to see if maybe if I paid more on my credit cards, the payment that I had to make, did it go down or did something go up in the balance or something like that. So that is something that you can try out, and I do use the highlighter method. I use Mildliners to highlight in the categories. So first things first, have not already joined the family, guys, please make sure to click on the subscribe button because I would love to have you, and then also click on the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And that's enough of me talking, guys. Let's go ahead get started. All right, so we are going to go to our September section right here. So I am just going to basically pull this out. So we're going to compare this one here, our September, to our October monthly bill tracker. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. All right, so this is basically how I do it. I just use the highlighter method. Sometimes people say like this is a bit much, but this is something that you can kind of compare. If you're a newbie, you can see how your bills have changed each month or in a 6-month period. So this way you can kind of keep track, and then that way you're not like looking and say, okay, so for my credit cards I paid extra. How much was I paying in September? And then when it gets to January or December, you might want to look back and compare. And then this makes it so much easier to just head to the bottom and be like, oh, for my credit cards I paid $265. Now in December, for my credit cards I only pay $100. So that way you can also see, have like a visual of your progress for paying off debt, or if it's something like a Netflix you don't need, you can get rid of. That's some of your entertainment that you can see that you're basically knocking out. Okay, so what I do is when I set my budget planner, I always make sure that I do the colors that I need. So we're going to take a green, we're going to take a yellow, we're going to take a red, we're going to take a pink. I remember when I first started doing this, guys, I was like, what in the world am I doing? But then once I started doing it and I did start taking a look back at it, I was like, wow, I was like, this is such a good idea. All right, and then also I do like for my on the go, I am using this. I showed you guys in my other video, but I am going to be using this. I don't have room down here to do like the tracker thing, but I've already got it set up for November. So this way I don't have to take my huge planner, and I can just basically you know what I'm saying, just carry this with me and then make sure my bills are paid on time. So now we're going to use the green, and we're going to mark all of the things that are for car. All right, so we have Geico, and then we have Alley. So I am going to go ahead and calculate. So we got $94, $341, and we have $435. So next we're going to use this mustard yellow color. I always do this with the tops. I always end up pulling it the wrong way. All right, so all of the home utilities, which would be, I considered Amazon a home utility. We have Brinks. That's our security system. AEP. Ooh. Netflix, Target, daycare, got mortgage, Xfinity. No, that'll be entertainment, because remember I added that to the category. All right, so oh y'all, I do this every single time when I have this in the category. We need to add this to decals. So we're going to use this trusted whiteout, the one that I always try not to use. All right, so let's do this again. All right, so we have 474 instead. So I want to make sure I get that correct. Okay. All right, so back to home utilities. Daycare, Xfinity, Discover, Daycare, Sprint. Okay, so that should be all. Let me just make sure. Target, Xfinity. All right, so that is all for that. $12.99, $34.95, $224, $478.44, and we got $750.38. All right, So next we have cell phone. So for our cell phone, it will be this red color here. All right, so all we have for cell phone is just basically Sprint, and that is $137. All right, so now for credit card, we're gonna do this, my favorite color. We're gonna do, y'all, I do not know what is going on with my highlighting here. Maybe let me turn the page this way so I can kind of get a good grip on it. All right, so we have Capital One, there we go. All right, so we got Target, and then we got Discover. All right, so let's go ahead and add those up. So we got $77. You see how easier this makes it? 86, and then that's all the credit card. So it should be actually just 4. All right, so we got $255 for credit card, and then for Sun, that's in the blue. All right, so that's daycare. All right, so daycare, Netflix, daycare, and then daycare. Yeah, daycare is just crazy. I mean, you want your child to go to somewhere pretty good, but whew, just think of all the money you could be saving with this daycare fee. All right, so we got $750 for daycare, which is totally nuts. All right, so we got entertainment, which is the last one, and we're going to just use this color here. All right, so entertainment, we have Netflix, and granted, for the month of November, we did add Disney Plus for little buddy. So we got Xfinity, and then I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got Netflix. All right, so that's $13.99, and then Xfinity is $105. All right, so we got $118.99, which is the same as it was last month. All right, so we can come and compare what we have. And then we have car was a little bit more because we had the decals that were due, and thank goodness they came like the day before they expired. So yeah, I chanced it, and I did it through the mail for them to send it to me through the mail, and I did it online. I was like, watch me not get these things until after November. But I did get it like a day, was it a day? Yeah, a day before it was the end of the month. All right, so for Sun, because we had an extra daycare that was there, so instead of $600, it was, let's find you, $750. Home utilities, we got $750.38, $10 more. And then we have credit card, which is, it went down. It was $265, so now it was $255, which is good. $10 may not seem like a lot, but if your balance is going down, that means that you are paying towards your cards and that the minimum payment is going down. But it is a good thing, but it can be a bad thing, because the least that you pay, because it's like, even though you do pay a lot on your balance, and then they say, well, we'll drop the minimum payment, but when you only make the minimum payment, then they gain on it. You're not paying more on there, you're paying less, so then that's how they get their money for the interest, which is it is what it is. All right, so for cell phone, should be the same thing as $137, and entertainment is the same thing, $118.99, and that is all that we do for closing out our monthly bill trackers. So like I said, guys, this was like a super short video, just to show you guys, if you're like new to budgeting, this is a great way to kind of compare your last month to your next month that you just closed out on. So this just makes it a lot easier, and you're using the highlighter method. And that is all we have for this video, guys. So please make sure to also hop over to my Instagram page. It's called A Pink Cloth Life, so make sure that you follow me there. And then also check out my Etsy shop. It's called pinkcloth.etsy.com. And then I do have my website, pinkcloth.co. And then also, guys, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because you know I do appreciate it. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.